family. Welcome to part 2 of surviving this age on overcoming adultery and immorality. My name is Pastor Gloria Mwa. We are the God ministry. I'm talking from Spain. Okay. We began talking about mind the way you look. That's in our era. Looking can take you deeper. And when you go deeper in looking, it will conceive. Okay. 2 Samuel chapter 11. I love this scripture. I've read it several times, but it's making more meaning to me. Okay. So we talk about looking. And when you look, Jesus said in Matthew chapter 25, verse 27, 28, that adultery is not about going to bed in the beginning, that it begins with the thought. That's our first episode, that when you look too much and lust will come, when you look deep, when you beyond look to view, then the consequences is bad. It will create an impression, affection. And so the place we are reading is from the holy man of God, David, 2 Samuel chapter 11, verse 1. And it came to pass after the years was expired, the time when kings go to battle, that David sent Joab and his servant with him and all Israel, and they destroyed the children of Ammon and besieged Rabbah. But David tarried still at Jerusalem. David was at home. Verse 1, it came to pass in the eventide that David rose from off his bed and walked upon the roof of his king house, and from roof he saw a woman washing herself. He looked and saw a beautiful damsel, and David rose from his bed. Oh my God. And the woman was very beautiful to look upon. And David sent and inquired after the woman and said, is not this Bathsheba the daughter of Eliam, the wife of Uriah the Hittite, the wife of one of his generals that was in the battlefield? And David sent messengers, and they took her, and he came in unto him, and he lay with her, for she was purified from her uncleanness, and she returned unto her house. And the woman conceived, and sent and told David that I am with a child. The same day. Seriously. When we talk about don't look too deep, the consequences is that when you look too much, you will have the attraction to go and touch. Looking brings touching. Looking brings touching. Most time you have to look at a cloth in supermarket, a gown in supermarket, whatever, or anything, it will attract you to take your attention. The next thing you do is to go and touch. And when you touch, you scare it, you purchase. And so in the case of Bathsheba, this one was one of David, a wife of David, one's general. One of David's general. And but the body have responded because he looked too deep. Unfortunately, when the woman was betting and everything about the woman was exposed, the back, the front, the cuff, the everything, the kebe was showing, and the puppy was showing, and everything was enlarged. David didn't just look. David view. And you know, when you view, your own go deeper, wider than the normal thing, and your system begin to respond. The more you view, most of you that see women be big things on social media, and you are using it to do some washing it in your bedroom, you are gone because the spirit has possessed you. Okay, so the next step we are talking about today is beyond view, there is the touch. So in case you look, don't view, because your eye will look, because things are flying on the air. But don't view. And if you mistakenly view once, don't go for touching. That's the segment for today, touching. Instantly, David sent for Bathsheba, go and bring her now. And they told her, it's the wife of your general that is fighting for you at the battlefield. But I've seen her already. I can't stay. My Bible is dangling. You know what is Bible? The thing that is under a man's lap, the figure, the feast deposit that God gave a man to produce. And so his battle started moving. And so he has to satisfy the urge of his battle because he viewed too much. And so it's dangerous to look for. When you, in case, the first episode said don't look. But in case you look, don't view. In case you mistakenly view once, run. That means run away from all appearance of evil. That's what the Bible says. It's an appearance of adultery begins with the thoughts. And when the thoughts conceive, you go and touch. Don't touch. What does that mean? A woman said, my husband's best friend that is taking me to a supermarket is beginning to manifest something. He wants to touch me. I said, run away from him. Okay? You see a lady saying, my friend, you a lady, you are going to see your friend, and your friend's husband is beginning, anytime your friend go to kitchen to give you food, that's what your friend's husband do. You just run away from that appearance. Don't make room. Resist the devil. Don't say it's not a devil. Devil has entered Judas. So devil can enter anybody that avail himself, especially when lust is conceived. Okay? So you see that your friend's husband is looking you somehow, and you don't want to tell your friend. If you keep on like that, your system will move. He will touch you in that rib that we are still considering whether we're supposed to be. By then you'll be thinking, am I supposed to be his Eve or is supposed to be my Adam? Your head will be metamorphosing and ringing as if there's cold water there. That is just twisting you. You say, this is supposed to be my husband. I think I now love this one. I've said so many cases like that. And in case you are one of that case, you can reach out. Say, I'm lusting after my this. I'm lusting after this. Anytime I go, if you go to your friend's house, no matter how close their friend is, and you notice the husband is lusting after you, madam, don't go there again. You can meet any other place, but don't go to that very place. See, immorality is strong in secrecy. Hear me very well. Adultery and immorality is very strong when it is in secret. But if you start running away from that secret, you train your spirit man, knowing that the end is destruction. There's no good thing. When David was doing it, he thought he was enjoying himself. So don't say, it will take time. Immorality does not take time. It only takes time in the heart. But once you go for it, especially when you express it with your mouth or with your hands, you are gone. In 2 seconds, if you don't fall on that Delilah lapse, if you don't fall on the lapse of Bathsheba, you know that it was God that helped you. And so don't abuse the grace of God by going closer. So this is the warning for today. In case your friend husband is lusting after you, and you know that your friend lack understanding, your husband lack understanding, will not understand, or whatever. Maybe your husband friend or your friend husband, stay away from them. Stay away. Stay away from them. Stay away. If you allow them already, if they sleep with you, it will not become a blackmail. We'll talk about on another segment. But what am I saying? If you mistakenly look because of the way the word is programmed, don't touch, don't express. If you express it, run away from it, because it will not take eternity to happen. David is the very day David saw Bathsheba that he slept with Bathsheba, an holy man of God. We'll talk about that on next segment. God bless you. My name is Pastor Gloria from Spain and from Via the God Ministry. God told me, go and preach against adultery. Baba, thank you. Love you guys. Wait, make sure you share to someone. This is part 2. I'll be coming for 3. Love you guys, and keep purity. Keep purity so you can make eternity. Purity for eternity. Love you all. Shalom, guys.